Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen. These simple elements are a part of the building blocks that make up our environment, enrich the soil, and keep natural systems together. These elements are broken down and replenished in cycles that work to maintain ecosystems and allow the regeneration of other elements. The oxygen cycle is important since oxygen makes up about 30% of the earth and about 21% of the atmosphere and is crucial to life. Oxygen is produced by plants using sunlight through photosynthesis and is used in respiration, decomposition, oxidation, and combustion. The cycle starts with the oxygen being released into the air as a byproduct of photosynthesis. During respiration, humans, animals, plants, and other organisms take in oxygen and release it to the air. The carbon dioxide is again taken up by plants for photosynthesis, thus completing the cycle. As oxygen is crucial for life on Earth, maintaining a balanced cycle is very important. The next important cycle would be the water cycle, where water is exchanged through Earth's land, ocean, and atmosphere. The cycle consists of three major processes: evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Driven by the sun, wind, and density of water bodies, liquid water evaporates and becomes water vapor. The water vapor condenses in the atmosphere and becomes liquid. Condensation is also influenced by the sun. The final process is precipitation, where condensed water in the form of liquid or solid falls to earth as rain, snow, and hail. Water cycle irregularities result in droughts, flooding, and rising sea levels. Global warming creates more moisture in the atmosphere for precipitation and simultaneously partials the land areas and lower sea levels. This results in prolonged droughts in the long run. Carbon is the building block of complex molecules like proteins and DNA, and 18.5% of all organisms are made up of carbon. It is stored in reservoirs such as trees, rocks, soil, oceans, and the atmosphere. The carbon cycle is the movement of carbon between these reservoirs through a variety of processes. One of the most serious problems we face today is global climate change. An excess of carbon-containing greenhouse gases, methane, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide traps heat in the atmosphere and increases climate temperatures and changes weather patterns. This results in melting of polar ice caps, rising sea levels, droughts, flooding, and even wildfires. One cycle that affects us directly would be the nutrient cycle. The process is as follows. Nutrients in the soil are taken up by the plants and are eaten by animals. Upon death, the nutrients return to the soil through decomposition. Other cycles such as carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen collectively contribute to the nutrient cycle. With the rise in population, the balance within the nutrient cycle has gradually changed. Large-scale farming and harvesting crops cause nutrients such as nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus to be removed from the soil, causing the need of chemical fertilizers which have many side effects. Overcultivation that use excessive amount of fertilizer does not compensate for the consumed nutrients, leaving the soil barren. This also results in a loss of insects and microflora in the soil. Agriculture surface runoffs pollute the waterways with fertilizer, pesticides, and other chemicals. These cycles are essential to life on Earth. Understanding our impact on them allow us to ensure that we do our part to keep them in balance. We have already caused a lot of damage, but there is still a chance to take responsibility and make a better future.